नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today is Basava Jayanti. ಇಂದು ಬಸವ ಜಯಂತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬಸವಣ್ಣನವರ ಜಯಂತಿಯ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. Basavanna, a great enlightened master who created social revolution based on spiritual truths. See, there were very few people who are able to cause social revolution based on spiritual truths. In Gujarat, Bhagawan Swaminarayan. In Tamil Nadu, Jnanasambandhar Swami. And Karnataka, Basavanna and Shri Ramanuja. Of course, even Adi Shankara can be included in that list. All of them have created a community. Please understand, the whole community of Lingayats is created by Basavanna. The whole community of Pillaimar is created by Jnanasambandhar. That is why Jnanasambandhar's name is Pillaiyar. That is why the community is called as Pillaimar. And the whole Iyengar community is created by Shri Ramanuja. All these great masters accepted people from all religion, caste, awakened their spiritual strength and created a social revolution based on spiritual principles, which I am trying to do. Basavanna, Jnanasambandhar, Ramanuja, Bhagawan Swaminarayan, all of them are our ideals. We are traveling in the same lines, same roads in which they all traveled. Causing a social revolution based on spiritual principle. Causing the social revolution based on spiritual principle. How much Basavanna suffered, you should know, you should read his biography. God, the amount of torture he went through, and the amount of torture Ramanuja went through, the amount of torture Swaminarayan went through, the amount of torture Jnanasambandhar went through, all of them, other than Jnanasambandhar, everyone literally picked up the sword itself to fight. Bhagawan Swaminarayan, Basavanna, and the great masters, they are forced so much. Finally, they picked up the sword. Bhagawan Swaminarayan personally went to wage war because 600 of his Paramahamsas were beaten black and blue by the negative elements. Basavanna, his life was war. Because so many were trying to, those Brahmin elements were trying to eliminate Basavanna. And Jnanasambandhar, he never picked up the sword, but he has to use the king to eliminate around 10,000 so-called Jain monks, who are not actually monks, but using Jainism for their own vested interests. If you see all their struggle, then you will understand. See, as long as the spiritual truths are kept in the forest, society does not bother. They don't get disturbed. They say, you live in your dream, we will live in our dream. You don't bring your dream on us and wake us up. When the spiritual principles are influenced into the society, inspired, sent into the society in the form of social revolution, people need to wake up, which they don't want. Ramanuja had to run away so many times and hide in Melakote. Bhagawan Swaminarayan has to fight in the war. Basavanna has to fight in the war. And Jnanasambandhar has to run from a place to place. I tell you, only with all that struggle, they created a social revolution based on spiritual principles. Now you will understand why we are being attacked so much. For last 5,000 years, humanity has not changed. And it will not change. Whenever the spiritual principles are brought into society as social revolution, society has to wake up, which is too much, which they don't want. So naturally, whoever calls them to wake up, they claim they are mad people or selfish people. They give all titles and attributes so that their sleep will not be disturbed. They can continue to be in slumber. Today, me personally and Dhyanapidam honors Basavanna for his great spiritual contribution and social revolution. Understand, I bless all the devotees in Karnataka to live the path shown by great saint, spiritual being, enlightened master Basavanna. I'll enter into Satsang. Today's subject for Nitya Satsang is practicing the principles layer by layer. Listen. An ordinary man can start the integrity just through the integrity. If he practices layer by layer, goes deeper and deeper, just by integrity, he will become enlightened. He will become enlightened. Listen. Layer by layer, practicing the integrity, just by integrity, he will become enlightened. Same way, an ordinary man can start practicing responsibility as a simple vow to be successful in his life, to be more productive. to be more inspiring and end up being the Lord of the universe just by taking responsibility. Become Mahadeva himself. Please understand, these principles leads you to the higher and higher planes. Even if you start in a very simple way, it leads you to the higher and higher planes when you are strong and stable in living them. If you see in our meditation programs, first level Kalpataru program, even in one day, we teach same 4 tattwas. Morning Nitya Satsang, every day I speak only on 4 tattwas. 2-day meditation program, NDY, we speak on 4 tattwas. 4-day meditation program, NKY, we speak only on 4 tattwas. Then again 2-day healers initiation, we speak only on 4 tattwas. Again 2-day end relationship program, we speak only on 4 tattwas. And again inner awakening level 1, 10 days program, we will speak only on 4 tattwas. Again inner awakening 21-day program, we speak only on 4 tattwas. Then is it all same? No. It is neither same nor same. Understand, it is neither same nor different. It is neither same nor different. Means what? The same tattwas, you are being guided into it layer by layer, deeper and deeper. Understand, from morning satsang to inner awakening. After inner awakening also we continue to have many group gatherings. In everything, enriching sessions, in everything we speak only about 4 tattwas. Only about 4 tattwas. Then can you say, oh, I attend morning satsang every day, I understand 4 tattwas. Why do I need to go to inner awakening? Can you say that? No. Only after you come to inner awakening you will understand. It is like somebody saying, after all I have eyes, I can see what is there in the star, what is there in the sky. Why do I need a telescope, satellite? Can this be right understanding? Only when you get a telescope and satellites, telescopes established in satellites, cameras established in satellites, only when you are able to do that research you will understand. With bare eyes seeing the stars is totally different. With the telescope seeing them is totally different. Morning satsang is seeing the 4 tattvas with bare eyes. Inner awakening is seeing the tattvas through the highest, best telescope. Satellite fixed telescope, satellite mounted telescope. Somebody asked me yesterday, one of my Swami, what's the difference between satsang and the inner awakening? People are asking. In satsang also Swamiji talks about the same 4 tattvas so beautifully. That's enough. As I said, I speak true. But are you listening? Are you experiencing? So inner awakening is to make you experience. It is to make you experience. There is a big difference between seeing the stars with the bare eyes, especially in the daytime. Sometimes you look at the stars in the daytime and you think you are seeing. Then, see, satsang is like seeing the stars in the daytime. Kalpataru is trying to see the stars during twilight, evening. NDY is seeing the stars in the night time. NKY is seeing the stars using the homemade telescope. Inner awakening 1 is seeing the stars using the telescope. Inner awakening itself is seeing the stars using the telescope mounted on satellite. Means layer by layer by layer, you understand, you internalize, you imbibe. How many of you, after finding the root pattern, feel, oh God, I should share this knowledge of finding their root pattern and coming out of the suffering to the whole world? I authorize all of you, go around and help people. Go around and help people. Even if they don't find the root pattern, if you can inspire them, they should find their root pattern and complete it. Only then they will start the life. That is great service. I bless you all and authorize you all. This knowledge is not my copyright. Go around. Talk to your watchman. Talk to your newspaper boy. Talk to your boss. Newspaper boy may get it very easily than your boss. Talk to all your customers, clients, employees. Talk to everyone. Make them understand. Only when they find their root thought pattern and complete, the life starts. How many of you feel, only now, after the completion of the root pattern, my life is starting? That's the truth. That is the truth. Don't wait for them to come to the inner awakening. You help whatever way you can. When they come here, I'll take care of them. I'll raise them to the next level. You help whatever way you can. These 4 tattwas should become basic lessons in the schools and colleges. Then you will not see kids becoming mad before education, before examination, committing suicide after the examination results come out. Every day, last few days, Tamil Nadu, every district kids are committing suicide, not even failing because of less mark. Can you see the madness? The education system has become a terrorism. More people are getting killed than through the terrorism because of this education method. I tell you, unless you teach these 4 tattwas and finding the root pattern and completing from the young age, you are not going to remove terrorism from the life and from the education. From the life and from the education. Human beings need to understand what are we doing with our next generation. Where are we leading our next generation? These 4 tattwas should become basic lesson. Basic lesson. It can make man a real man. Understand? If the integrity becomes part of the people, first thing, the country will be relieved from corruption, swindling, emptying the country will be eliminated. First of all, the conversion will stop. Human beings will evolve as divine beings. Just see what a huge impact we will be able to create on human beings if we can help them to find their root pattern and complete with it. Root pattern is the root cause of all suffering. When you start practicing these 4 principles, integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enlightenment, only then your life starts. When you practice more and more intensely, when you begin to practice integrity, it will start like you will not tell lies. You will be in time, punctual. It will end up as thoughtless space and Vak Siddhi. Thoughtless space means enlightenment. Vak Siddhi means whatever you utter will become reality. Understand? Integrity starts as not telling lies and being punctual. Ends as power to make any words you utter into reality and enlightenment itself. Same way, authenticity. It starts as being straightforward, but ends as being possible. Anything is possible for you. Whatever you read in stories are simply possible for you as a life. You read in stories, the yogis live without food. It's possible for you now. People are doing Nirahara Samyama. I know there are some people who just live on water, nothing else. Very healthy, hefty. Not losing weight. Understand, when you start the authenticity, it will be in one level. When you start practicing it intensely, you will reach totally different level. Same way, responsibility. When you start practicing, it may be like you will become more responsible in your office, in your house, but it ends up as being the leader of the universe, responsible for the whole cosmos, ability to do anything with the cosmos, like Ishwaratva. When you start practicing enriching, it may start like a charity. You may enrich somebody with 1 rupee or 1 meal, 1 set of dress, but it will end up as enlightenment. So practicing of these 4 principles makes you do different levels. It takes you to a different space. Listen. Only by living intensely, tattwas become satyas in you. Tattwas become satyas in you. Live the tattwas intensely. Bring them into your life, layer by layer. Your body will listen to you. Your mind will listen to you. World will listen to you. The universe will listen to you. Humanity will listen to you. You will be enriching the world and world will be enriching you. You will be enriching the universe and universe will be enriching you. Even common man can start practicing this tattwas. In his own level, he will understand integrity as not lying, punctual. Authenticity is being honest and straightforward. Responsibility as responsible for his job and the money he receives. Enriching as charity. That's the way a common man will understand. But even in that way, start practicing. Start practicing. I tell you, then layer by layer, you will absorb the tattwas and tattwas will absorb you. Then integrity will lead you to more and more space of peace. And every word you utter will become reality. Responsibility will lead you to more and more powerful space. Authenticity will lead you more and more space of possibility. Everything is possible. Possible. You will be able to do everything possible, possible, possible. Understand? Enriching may start as a charity, it will end up as enlightenment itself, because you will be enriching by pouring your very life, the whole world. When you renounce everything else other than enriching, you are in enlightened space. You are in the space of enlightenment. You can see the lives of the great masters like Basavanna, Jnanasambandhar, Ramanuja, Bhagawan Swaminarayan. Nothing for their own. Ramanuja lived more than 100 years, but nothing for himself. He gave everything to society. Even after death, he mummified his body. Still that body is sitting and enriching people. Jnanasambandhar, still his presence is enriching the world. Basavanna, Jnanasambandhar, Ramanuja, Bhagawan Swaminarayan, they taught these 4 principles in the very preliminary, primary level to the ultimate enlightenment level. Only when there is a principle is able to reach you where you are and can make you reach where you need to be, it can be a successful principle. The 4 tattwas have that quality. It can reach you wherever you are, and it can make you reach wherever you need to be. Where you are to be where you need to be. From where you are to where you need to be. These principles are independently intelligent. All you need is bring them into your life. Bring them into your life. Bring them into your life sincerely as possible, as authentically as possible. I can see every time when people practice these 4 principles, immediately their Kundalini is awakened. Their whole inner space is ready for energization, ready for spiritual experiences, ready for spiritual powers. How many of you, after coming to the program, first time experienced levitation, Kundalini awakening? Raise your hand. It's the power of tattwas, power of the principles. Start thinking through Dhamma, through these 4 principles of integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. You will see you live in your peak. See, in Nirahara Samyama, what we do? Nothing. Simply with the power of our integrity and authenticity, we declare this body should produce the energy directly from space. Over. For days, you don't eat, but you are not tired. Energy is directly produced from the space. How many of you feel energetic with Nirahara Samyama and Di Samyama? Come on. You are working twice than your regular routine. Am I right? Morning at least 4:30 you have to get up. Am I right? To be here. And night even 11 o'clock the resort guys don't open the door. Just 11 to 4, 6 hours sleep. Whole day. Heavy mental and physical work. Physical yoga and mental work of Dhamma. 11 to 4 is only 5 hours sleep. And no food, no sleep, but you are alive, energetic. How many of you found out this miracle? That is the power of integrity and authenticity. Your body starts producing the food directly from the space, your body starts producing the energy directly from the space. And finding your root pattern is not an easy joke, or it's not that you don't spend any energy at all in finding your root pattern. How much of emotional turmoil you go through, ups and downs. Usually when you go through emotional turmoil, your body will become tired. You burn more calories. You work out more. But even after going through these tough emotional turmoils, you feel powerful, full of energy, no tiredness. How many of you feel this? Relax. It is because of the power of your integrity and authenticity. Integrity, authenticity and responsibility. Understand? It's a power of integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. You need to know the power of integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. It transforms your very body, mind, emotions, cognition itself. Understand, the Pusalar Nayanar is a great saint from Tamil Nadu. What will be the power of his integrity and authenticity? The temple he built in his art. Shiva wants to come and reside, and he wants to tell the king his temple is much greater than the stone temple you built. Then what should be the power of integrity and authenticity of Pusalar Nayanar? The space of completion he would have been living, and the space of enlightenment he was in. The space you carry is much more important. That is the capital for your life. Listen, the space you carry is the capital for your life. The power of your declaration is the reason why with so much of heavy work you continue to be energetic. And of course today morning first session itself, women are going to find their root pattern. So there will be a river of tears in the hall by the time they find their root pattern. But end, everyone is only energetic, not tired. Not tired. So you should know the moment you understand the power of integrity and authenticity, you fall in love with Dhamma. You fall in love with Dharma. It is not falling in love, raising in love with Dharma. Start whatever level you know, you understand about Dharma. Don't think, I am only listening to Satsang through TV. I'll go and attend the inner awakening, then I'll start practicing these 4 tattwas. No. Start practicing wherever you are, whatever little you understand. Same way, inner awakening people, don't think, oh, I learnt all this in the Satsang itself, what more I am going to learn now? No. As I said, it is seeing the stars through the telescope. Inner awakening is its own strength. Start practicing and deepen the practicing of the tattwas. You see, what is practicing of these tattwas? Your thinking should be in this style, that's all. If there is obstacle, it is because of root patterns. Break it, complete it, that's all. Anything is possible. When you are in the space of anything is possible, you understand, I am the favorite child of the cosmos. Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. I am the favorite child of the universe. So essence of today's satsang is start the four principles wherever you are from that level and don't stop there. Go on, intensify. Let your thinking become the tattvamaya. Let the thinking itself becomes through these four tattwas. Let your thinking become based on these four principles. Tattwas will become satya. You will reach the highest possibility and enlightenment. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.